Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Much like Rian, if we could see your arsehole, we'd tell you too. That is what friends are for. I can't actually believe that we heard you say that, but anyway. So it's the part of the show when I stand over here like someone who's a little bit redundant and let you guys do the interrogating. Oh, cheeky. So, Joe, why don't you go first?
OK, so, Rian, Samantha said this... Rian, sorry. Sorry. Samantha said that she's going to be writing an article about the way young girls behave. I didn't think you behaved inappropriate. Maybe Danica. What do you think she's going to write?
I thought she would have been nice, but she's probably going to rip me to pieces in it.
Yeah. Would that bother you, or...?
Well, I thought she was a nice person in there, but like I was saying, like, she's known for this controversy, and she's not that controversial person, so if people want to believe what she writes, then...
You think she's a rubbish journalist?
I don't think she's a rubbish journalist, but I think she just makes stuff up to get a bit of attention.
Rian, did you find it... Sorry to interrupt. Did you find it hard to trust her because she was a journalist?
At the first, like, straight away I did, but then I kind of thought, do you know what, she's actually a really nice person. So I thought I'd just give her a chance. Everyone deserves a second chance, don't they? Yeah. So... Yeah. Rob.
If you were single, have you gone for Ashley?
He's a good-looking guy and he's fit, but he is far too immature for me. Far too immature.
I think that
We're all quite mature as well. Yeah. We've got quite a diverse panel.
Rian, dream on, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I love the diversity of this panel as well. It's just three mouthy Londoners in a corner.
Paul, what's your question?
Well, you obviously, having spoken to you briefly, you're very bright, very feisty, but you said a few times talking to Emma, oh, you know, I just wanted to be nice, I didn't want to cross any lines. Do you wish you'd actually been a bit more... not honest, but full on in there now?
I wish I'd have strapped on a pair, yeah, to be fair. But I was just trying to, like... I knew as soon as I walked in I was being judged by certain people in the house, and I just thought, do you know what, I'm actually a nice person, so...
But you must get that a bit outside as well.
I get it all the time.
So you weren't somebody to fight back ever?
And I was scared to go in the diary room and say my bit, because I thought, I'm going to go out and speak to somebody, and like, oh, do you want some tea? And they're going to be like, hold on a minute. She just ripped her to pieces in there. But I just tried to...
And when you heard the booing, I presume you heard the booing for Danica, has that made you rethink her a bit? Because you said you favour her to win, whereas, in fact, a lot of people are against her and think she's a bit of a what's that word the young people use? A player. Yes. Have you heard any second thoughts about and why they might be booing her?
I don't have second... Because I know Danica, she's a flirty person in general. That's just how she is. But I didn't get involved. I didn't know what they were talking about as, like, situation and Danica or Danica and Prince. I just thought, leave her to it. Like, that's up to her. If she's coming across that way, that's...
Joe, you got another one?
Yeah, do you feel like you might have slightly been tarred with the same brush because you were so close to Danica, because she was doing her thing? You were sharing beds. Look, do you think you might have got tarred with the same brush?
Yeah, I definitely do, but I partly think, and I could be wrong, that is down to my job as well. I think because there are some big celebrities in the house, I think because of what I do, I didn't have as much respect from people's housemates. So I think that's where that came from.
We have some audience questions for you, Danica. For you, Rian. I just called you Danica, so sorry.
So you and Ashley...
Because you're talking about Danica so much.
You and Ashley had some misunderstandings about your relationship, and obviously Danica did as well with the situation in Prince. Do you think you got dragged into it, or sort of similar to what Joe said, that you two, like the two girls, were playing the two guys, so it made you look much worse, when in fact Danica was being the sort of cheekier one, I think?
I do think Danica egged them on a little bit more than I did, but I also think that a few, like Harvey, egged Ashley on. I think from what I've seen briefly, Harvey has kind of gone, she's definitely leading you on, and Ash idolises Harvey, so he was just like, oh, she is. So I think that's where that came from.
The slight difference in situations was, as we mentioned earlier on, you were aware, you realised, and you stopped. And you almost stopped too much because you just disappeared for days. Whereas Danica has been made aware, and yet she's not stopping. There seems to be no filter.
Hey, if you could evict one of the celebs who are in there now and replace them with anyone else in the world, who would you evict, who would you replace them with, and why?
Now I would replace Julie. Because she's not who I thought she was, and if I could put anyone in the world, I'd put Carl Pilkington in there. He'd be brilliant.
Idiot abroad. Idiot abroad, yeah. Rob?
If you went back in there, what would you do?
Well, I'd tell Julie that she was a bit of a one.
But she'd be Carl Pilkington now, so...
Rhian, this gentleman here has quite a good point, because he just said, would you, though? Because you've just said that you didn't...
I wish I had
really want to say anything. So if you did go back in, do you think you really would?
Well, I said yesterday, I said, if I stay, I'm going to have to start trying to, like, voice my opinion more, because I knew I was blending into the background, but I physically couldn't put any more effort into myself, because I thought, if I go to Ash and speak to him, people are thinking I'm leading him on. If I walked into a crowd where they were all talking, they all went quiet. Yeah. So I just thought, you know what, just sit back. But if I'd stayed, I couldn't have stayed like that, because it was killing me just to sit there, like, it was bringing me down.
OK. Thank you very much. Now, Rhian may have left the house, but Big Brother had another surprise up his sleeve. Woo! Have a look at this.
What is it, Emma? This is Big Brother. This week's nominations will take place shortly. Sure. Tonight, you will not nominate in the diary room. You will nominate face to face.
Oh, please.
Oh, just go.
Housemates, you will each have 2 nominations. Take a few moments now to think about whom you want to nominate and your reasons for these nominations. Big Brother would like to remind you that you are forbidden from discussing your nominations with each other. Will one housemate go to the hatch and collect the envelopes? Each housemate should receive the envelope with their name on. Do not open these envelopes until Big Brother tells you to do so.
This is going to change.
When you receive your envelope, please put it on the floor.
It's all right, it's got to be done.
It's got to be done, everyone.
Don't want it in my face.
Can't bear it.
Right, after the break, we'll reveal who is up for eviction, plus Big Brother has yet another twist. We'll see you in a minute.